Yeah.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome to this week's episode of Everyday People, Everyday Conversations. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany D. Collins.
And I'm your girl, Tiffany Tiffcoat Joseph, and I'm dropping nuggets tonight.
I'm your girl, Anika Roseboro, better known as
Nico Rico.
And what up, peace? This is your boy Vashawn, holding it down for the men and all the bros out there.
All right.
Please make sure y'all stay tuned until the end of the show and chime in on our main topic.
Yes.
And please go like and share on Facebook, our page, Everyday People, Everyday Conversation. Also, you can go on YouTube and check out some of our previous shows at Epic Talk Show. That's EPEC Talk Show. Also, you can Google us. Hashtag Epic Talk Show.
And then y'all can mosey on down to Instagram to Epic Podcast. And of course, y'all know where y'all can lock in every week on right here on Facebook with Epic Talk Show.
Yes. So listen, y'all, we have some dynamic guests. As you all know, we recently won the title of award-winning live talk show.
Yes,
but tonight, y'all, we are interviewing none other than the award-winning Just Acting Up show. Let's give it up for them, y'all.
All right.
Yes.
Welcome.
What's up?
Thank you.
We have
Appreciate y'all.
and then we have Mr. Mike on here. We want to thank y'all for taking up the time to talk with us. We're gonna have to stay whenever she gets on as well. So y'all, let's get into it. What's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Right.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
All right.
I'm very, very happy to be here.
You very happy. Good. How you doing?
What's going on, y'all?
Chris, I just want to ask you. Last weekend, we ran into each other at an event. We both, each of our shows won awards. I want to ask you, how did it make you feel getting that award?
I think I can speak for myself and the crew. It felt good getting the award, and we're thankful for the award. I think the most rewarding part of that night was the people that came up to me, and they were just thankful for the platform that we created. That was the ultimate reward. Just to hear that, they just really, like what we did with the platform that we all won the award for. So.
Cool.
Awesome.
So looking back at since you won it, looking back at the beginning of your career, is it where you pictured it was going to go when you first started out?
Not at all. Not at all. I never even thought I would be doing acting like this. I started off in radio. I did 14 years in radio, and I was going to be in radio and TV forever. But during the pandemic, of course, a lot of things shifted, and for me, shifting out of one industry and getting into the other, and then getting in front of the camera, that was a whole nother thing. Mike and James, I credit them for pushing me to get from behind, because I'm used to just producing and editing. I'm comfortable there, but they're like, no, you can get in front of the camera, show your face a little bit, show that smile.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good, man. I'm glad you got in front of the camera, man. It's good to be in front of the camera sometimes.
Yeah.
It
is.
So, James, my man. What's up, man? You doing all right?
What's happening?
Hey, man, everything's good, man. So I was perusing on Facebook, and I see that you have a project going on right now. Can you enlighten our audience about this project you're working on currently?
Man, first and foremost, I got to tell you, man, that vocabulary, perusing.
Coming up with
Perusing.
Perusing. Man, I gotta get I get my vocabulary up now, man.
Right,
Man, first and foremost, thank y'all again for having us on y'all show. I love it, appreciate y'all. I've been working on this project for quite some time. Y'all know how some of these things can take time to get everything going and right. And so now the beginning of the end, I sent out the scripts to everybody. It's episodic. And I felt that Houston, Texas doesn't have a solid sci-fi action horror-ish, project going on out there. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. And I'm just excited to get it started.
Well, I'm so super excited for
Right.
y'all to embark on
Yes.
something like that, outside of the realm of what we've been filming in Houston. So I'm super excited. And if y'all need any help, don't be afraid to call me. I do dark very well.
I am super proud of y'all, and I'm so excited, y'all. For those that don't know, y'all, James my cousin, so Tyler
Right, in
runs
the family.
Yeah,
It's
James
in the
my
family,
cousin.
huh?
Really, blood cousin?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tyler runs in the family, so I'm proud of you, cuz.
Y'all have this wonderful name, Just Acting Up Show. I just would like to know, what was the inspiration behind the name of y'all show?
Well, I don't know how me and Chris came up with that name. That's a good question
Can you
because
look closer to the mic if possible?
because we started. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay.
can.
Okay, because we started it like 4 years ago, and there goes Tashay. What's up,
Hey,
Tashay?
Tashay.
Hey, Tashay, thank you for joining us.
How are you? Thank you for having me.
Wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
But no, we started it 4 years ago. So I mean, it was a name that really, honestly, that stood out. It's a combination of a lot, like with acting and jokes, and we do the news and a lot of things. It's like our chemistry is like we've been around each other for a while, so it's like three brothers and our one sister Tashay, and so we just act the fool, and there you go, just acting up. So everything is not scripted at all. When we do our show, it's just it all clicks with each other.
Okay.
Okay, so tell me this. How did y'all all meet each other?
Well, me
Long
and
version or
Chris,
short version?
yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you the short version. Me and Chris been knowing each other since high school. We used to work together. And we met James at a mixer, and then we interviewed Tashay, and I remember I asked Chris. I said, "Hey man, we need to get a voiceover to like introduce our show," and Chris was like, I told him like this guy that can do it, and Chris was like, "No, not that guy," So he was like, "No, we need a woman's voice." So we grabbed Tashay to do the voiceover, and before you know it, Tashay is just part of the family now.
All right.
All right.
That's how you sneak up in there, Tashay.
Uh-huh.
Get up in there, girl.
But you know what though, y'all are the polar opposite of us, because like you said, y'all got the three brothers and the one sister. We got the three sisters and the one brother.
Hello.
We polar opposites, but we one and the same though. We one and the same.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Struggle over here, man. I be
Yes.
trying to chime in, but they just be going. It's a struggle.
Okay. You know what though? I think you got you had another question to ask, though, bro.
No, matter of fact, we're just gonna be quiet. We're gonna let you have it all day.
Yeah.
All right.
It's your show, Theo. It's your show.
Oh, man.
I said we'll stop you from talking.
Thank y'all. I appreciate that. No, well, I have a question for Mike. So I just want to know, man, let the audience know, how did you get started in this industry?
It started back in 2018. Acting is something that I always wanted to do, but I remember I went to go tell my mama that when I was a kid, and she wasn't trying to hear it.
I can't hardly hear you. I'm sorry. And I
I'm sorry.
want the audience to be able to hear you.
Hold
So I
on.
know you're using your inside voice.
No. Can you
But I
hear
want to
me
hear
now?
this.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually better.
All right then, my bad. This mic is
Just
tripping.
stay close like that.
But yes, ma'am. So how it all started was, like I said, I always wanted to do acting, but my mama was not having it. So she wasn't fully on board with it at first. But acting is always something that I wanted to do, but I guess I just never had the courage to do it. And in 2018, I just went for it. I had a conversation with God, and God pointed me in the right direction to some people, and then I brought the people along with me. We started with me and Chris, and then we met James, and then we have met a lot of people in the industry, and that and that inspired me just to keep on going. So ever since 2018, that's when I caught the bug to be an actor, and then podcasting. I didn't think anything about podcasting, but I like to talk. So
It's all right. No, let's talk.
so you put two and two together, and that's how it all worked out for me, and still grinding.
That's what's wonderful, man. And the key thing that you said about all of that you asked the Lord.
Yeah,
He led you to the decision to do that. That's wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Moving on, Miss Tashay. Hey, how you doing, baby mama, ex-wife, wife? Got no man Tashay. We actually play called Why I Hate Church Folks.
Really?
Yeah, and she stole me
I came
away.
to see that one.
Oh yeah,
I think I came to see that one.
Yeah.
I think we went to go see that one at the Stafford, right? Back in January.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
it was.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Hey, how you doing? You doing okay?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
Baby, we are honored to have y'all on our show.
Yeah, y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all are award-winning show.
Award winning.
Yeah.
Y'all have us on y'all show.
Thank you.
Say that again, Tipco.
Well, maybe y'all will have us on y'all show.
Y'all need to
Of course. Come on with it.
We gonna
Yes.
Everybody's welcome. Yeah.
Go down to the boom room.
To say, tell
Yes.
let our audience know a little bit about yourself and tell them how you got started in the acting industry.
Well, it's kind of weird because I started out really in entertainment, singing in a band,
Okay.
and that kind of went into modeling, and then from modeling I kind of started acting. So it's been a journey for me. I'm still doing all three. I'm still producing music. I'm still modeling, but it just seemed like acting has been more successful for me thus far. So I'm just kind of, trying to nurture all of them. But hey, what opportunities come, and if they're great opportunities, I'm definitely gonna take them and try to seize them.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Real.
No diggity, no doubt.
So
And I actually met these guys acting. Actually, I met Mr. I met these guys acting on set, and it was really crazy because the whole set, it was just a fun set. It was just a fun set, and I just remember, being there with these guys, and I was just laughing. We was all having, it was just great energy. And then they asked me to come to the show, and I was like, yeah, cool, sure, And then from there, we just created this great bond, and I really, really appreciate these guys so much.
I love it. I love to see like nice collaborations and good energy. I love to see people that keep it together through obstacles, through everything, because life is full of obstacles.
Absolutely.
And we have goals that we have to reach. It's not going to be easy to get there,
Uh-huh.
but I love to see people stick it out and get there. So I love it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So basically, when y'all doing plays or film, y'all the comic relief, or y'all just play with any role. So which one is the funny one in the group?
Man,
That would be Chris.
James is the nut.
James, yeah.
James is the nut of the group. I already know that.
No, I know.
you know what? You know what's funny about, man? I appreciate y'all and all that, but in all honesty, I think Mike is the funniest. We are all collectively funny together. I'm already cool because I'm just gonna be me regardless. And when I'm on set or when I'm on stage, I just want to get everybody energy going. But if you sit down and talk to Mike, have a conversation with him, you're like, this guy's hilarious. He's a great guy, and he don't realize how funny he is.
Yes.
Because Mike told me one time that I instigate people, and one time we was on set and I instigated something that he was saying. And I kept Mike going, and Mike was just on fire.
You the antagonist.
And I just sit back and I'm like,
instigating.
Oh my God.
It's like these three guys bring different type of funny. It's like different type of funny in each package. So it's like I'm always laughing. I watch the show, I'm always laughing at these three.
So that's the premise of y'all show. Is it just comedy, or is everything rehearsed, or y'all just live and y'all go live?
No, well, the show it's pre-recorded, but it's the premise of the show is we wanted to create a platform for the acting community, right? That was the purpose of when we first started it. Just we noticed that Houston had a big acting scene that wasn't really being catered to, And so with that was what led to us starting the show. And it just grew from there. So that we're just not talking to just local talent, but talent all the way from New York, LA, Atlanta, all the way overseas, So we're talking, and these are people actively in the business, like that's been on some of your everywhere from your most favorite shows, movies, whatever, to independent.
Yeah,
I've seen it, and I can attest to the fact because I was just me independently. I was a guest on y'all show like 2 years ago, and I can say, and I don't know if Tashay had joined by that time, but when I did your interview, it was just the 3 guys, and I can say y'all are hilarious, and being like the only female like in a room full of guys, that's just y'all don't. It's like you don't feel uncomfortable. Y'all make the woman feel welcome.
Yeah,
I didn't feel like, oh Lord, like I'm the only woman. I didn't feel that.
Yes.
It was great.
Coming on our show, you want to feel like you're talking to your cousins. You just sitting on.
Yeah.
Miss Tiffany, I remember you. We came to your church, or it was a live show.
Yeah,
I was there.
Time around, but before that
was my first time meeting you, and you were such a joy to meet.
Oh, thank you. We did that when we was promoting the play, but I had an interview just with them by myself like a few months before that.
Okay. Yeah, I probably did miss that, but I remember meeting you, and I remember saying, "Oh, she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet." And like the group of people that you had there with the play and everything, the plays, everything was really nice.
Oh, likewise. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And can all of you, like, I know James, you can imitate anybody's voice. Can all y'all imitate other people's voices?
I don't like to be put on the spot. We all have our picks of people that we'll imitate on the show. It kind of just depends.
So who can sing? Yeah. So who can sing?
Jav.
James.
I can sing a little bit. We might be singing.
I can't sing.
Do a little something.
1, 2, 3.
Do a little something.
Work it on me. My bad wife.
Let me see. Telling me that. Say what? Let me stop playing. Let me see. Put me on the spot. Let me go. Somebody hold on me and I can't. No. We ain't gonna do that. I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm holding on to you, baby. Can't you see?
I hear that vibrato.
Let's go.
I got my 5,000.
Come on, Chris.
Vibrato.
Come on, Chris.
Vibrato.
Yeah.
Come on, Chris.
Sound like you singing in the
Come
film.
on, Chris. Yeah, do a battle. Chris, go ahead.
Chris.
Surprise.
Hey.
Surprise.
Chris, I know you from back. You can hold it, no, Chris.
For real, stop playing.
Y'all serious? Oh.
Yeah,
we serious.
I didn't drink my tea today. Let me see. See, I'm camera shy now.
You know what?
Because we think we can sing up here.
Listen. Okay. Silhouette of a perfect frame.
Come on.
That's all I'm gonna do, y'all.
Yeah.
I hit the other note.
What did I get?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely be
So let me ask y'all this. How does it feel to have award-winning added to your podcast?
Ooh, say it again for the people in the back.
How does it feel to add award-winning
I got
added to your podcast?
the stank face with that. That feels
You gotta show that trophy, Chris.
That's right.
Stank face.
It feels good because last year we celebrated our 100th episode.
Okay.
This year we get the award. I don't think people understand how hard it is to get 100 episodes. Like, it's very hard, and it's, but it feels good to add an award to that as well. So yeah. So
it's a blessing.
Yes,
definitely a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
I tell you what, boy, it felt like, hey, man, I ain't gonna work out, man.
So y'all know this year, we are big on collaboration. Houston collaborating together, Houston Hollywood Studios, Epic, and so many other people. We look forward to doing a lot of things with y'all in the near future, building our own little community. So keep us in contact. We want to support you, and also we want y'all to support us. Don't make this your last time watching us on the Monday, and give us y'all handles and things where we can watch y'all, and we will do the same. But we need each other.
Yes,
We
indeed.
do.
Yes, man.
Yes, indeed. So I have another question. Who is the visionary of the Just Acting Up show?
That's a tricky question.
That's a tricky question.
We all contribute, you know.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
We all have we all bring something different to the table.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody. It just is kind of like the Avengers coming together when you look at it, because we all have our own specialized areas where we're really talented at. But when it all comes together, it's just a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
I hear you.
What I do, I know I do well. What Mike does, he does very well. To Shay, James, I can say the same.
Yeah.
And so we all collectively share the same dream.
Yeah.
The same vision when it's time to push the show. So.
I absolutely love it.
So I have a question. So as a group, where do you all see yourself in the future?
Ooh, I like that question. We keep telling ourselves that we're one interview away from breaking that glass ceiling to the world, like on the Breakfast Club level.
Come on.
But even more. So I would say probably something similar to what y'all have, but also, like I said, on a even more, like we're all trying to get to where we're all trying to get to, but to let the world know that Houston is a top spot to come and visit. And once you come through Houston, you got to go through y'all show, you got to go through our show, and a few other shows that we've been on as well too. So we feel that we're almost there. In the next few years, we feel that we'll get there.
Yes, indeed, and I for one can see that. Like I think when I came as a guest, I was like in the beginning phases, and I've just seen y'all just do y'all thing, and it was great back then too. Don't get me wrong, but I mean y'all have just really blossomed, and like it's a great thing to see, and I can see really bright things for y'all.
Yeah.
I really can.
Why y'all trying to make people cry today, bro?
I know.
I'm just saying, hey, baby, you on everyday people, everyday conversations, baby. We authentic. So
Yes.
let's drop.
The delegation got a question for the Just Acting Up. You know, delegation wants to know out of 100 shows, gotta be some dirt. Come on, let the audience know the dirt behind Just Acting Up. That's what the delegation wants.
You know what? This is because these my brothers, this my sister, you know, and with us, like we come to the table as we are. You know, we don't have no egos. Everybody, like I said, we all share that vision. Like it may sound as cookie cutter as it may sound, it really is like that. We all enjoy working together. We don't really have no arguments about or disagreements. There's any big, dirt type of thing. We work really well together.
That's good.
Yeah, we haven't had like not one disagreement, like at all. You know, and that's a blessing too in itself.
All I'm gonna say is keep living.
You know what?
All I'm gonna say is keep living.
I think the fact that it's 3 guys and 1 lady. They make, because guys, they not really, that
they laid back.
Y'all laid back. Y'all easy going.
Like
See, with us, we 3 women, then we got the 1 guy. 3 women, they got 3 different personalities. We all got opinions. So we don't really share that same, but the love is the same, though.
Right?
Yeah.
The love is the same.
And it's maybe it is because it's just one female. I mean, I get along with females really well. As long as I'm not disrespected in no way, I'm good, right? And these guys, they treat me, I'm so real respected. They take care of me as if I'm their little sister. Like literally, even when we're out at events, they looking out for me. Like it's like a family. It's like I have 3 brothers that I just found. Like
I love it. And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how we feel about VO. Like that's our brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how we feel about it.
And he's so smooth. I know y'all don't be having no problems out of him, Mr. Smooth over there.
Like I said, it be the women.
I be
It be
cutting.
him. Like,
It's three women.
we love each other.
Nothing.
It's nothing, but we gotta let our points be known.
VO is
I'm the
That's
mediator.
why we don't have no problem. That's why he's the mediator.
Yeah.
He say he the
Because we
mediator.
really beat him up after the show.
We stay quiet.
Hey, man. You know,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
black
want
out
no
here. That's why he don't
I
have
don't
a
want
shade
no
on
smoke.
today.
Oh my God. I love it. Well, I think this actually concludes the interview portion. So I would love for you four to stay on as we chime into our main topic. You know, sometimes we get a little carried away when we get on the juicy topic, but please feel free to chime in. Don't let us overtalk y'all. Chime right on in because we are having everyday people, everyday conversations.
Yep.
All right.
Yes.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all again.
Thank y'all for having us.
No,
Yeah.
thank y'all. And congratulations to y'all too on y'all awards as well too.
Let's talk about it.
Hey,
Everyday conversations. And we
Award
just
winning.
put it all award winning.
That's right.
Yes.
So
Yes.
and we plan on winning a lot more in the future. And we have our dreams and plans too to grow bigger and stuff like that. But our thing is we want to grow together as a community. We want to scratch your back, you scratch ours. You know, a lot of times we have people on the show and they never watch again. So you want to be, tune in when you can. Don't forget about us. Over here.
Yes.
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 Shame on y'all.
So y'all,
right along to our main topic.
our main topic for tonight is how long. Oh, we're gonna do drum roll.
We can
Yeah.
do that.
All right. Main topic is how should you date before marriage, and what's the investment of marriage?
How long?
How long should you date before you get married?
Forever.
And what's the investment? Hey,
What's the
I want to
investment
know what y'all gotta say.
in marriage?
Viewers,
You know,
chime in too.
So
Let us know.
I'm gonna start
About
off.
50 years.
I'm gonna start off with something.
You gotta get to know a person.
Well, shoes, I'm not even 40 yet. Shoes.
The thing of it is, and this is my stance on not so much how long. Nobody could give you a time limit on get married, but I do know it should be more than 6 months. More than 6 months. So if it's 6 months and 1 day, but more than 6 months, that's for sure. But my second thing I want to add to it is that a lot of women, successful women, business women, are gearing toward or not wanting to be married. They there's no investment in getting married. That it's better just to be single, live your life, and so I'm just trying to ask: is there an investment to get married or not? So I'm just gonna bring a lot of questions that were brought to me back to you guys, and we can just go back and forth.
okay.
All right. So go ahead.
Okay. Well, I am not married yet. I was engaged. And for all the people out there are messy, me and her are on great terms. So there you go.
Put that disclosure out there, huh?
Right.
Everybody be messy. Like, I wonder how they doing.
Right.
Yeah.
Doing great. Sound like some dirt to me.
You got to cover yourself, protect yourself. But I believe that there is a beautiful investment into getting married. That is something that I still long for and I would love to do because I see how your partner that you love for over the years can come and help and remind you of some things. There are some people out there that are sharper than others and say, no, I don't need that person. I can handle this myself. But to have that companion to remind you of what you need to do or to help you and guide you along your journey and path and how to build together, because God made both. Boy, I start preaching here. God made both. Opposite says, iron sharpens iron. We keep each other sharp and we help each other out, grow and build one another. So I see it's a beautiful investment in getting married. That's my take on it. If I had a tea, I would be sipping it right now with the pinky up.
My question is, if marriage is so beautiful, why aren't people gearing more to marriage?
I feel like my answer to that, and again, we're no experts. We just having everyday people, everyday conversations. My answer to that, Tiff, would be I feel like there is maybe a fear of commitment there, because if I love you and if I've been with you X amount of years or whatnot, and if I love you, why not go ahead and make it official? Why not go ahead and put a ring on it? Like, I love you and I see a future. To me, and it's just like, yeah, the investment of, okay, so if we get a divorce, okay, yeah, half of what's yours is mine. But that shouldn't even be a thought. Like, by the time I get married, to me, unless there's infidelity, like separation or divorce is not an option. So part of getting divorced shouldn't even be a thought. Oh, well, what if I'm married and if we get a divorce? That shouldn't even be
coming in wrong.
You coming in wrong, like your energy is already preparing for divorce. And it's like, no, that shouldn't even be a part of your thought process. It should be for better, for worse.
And so what
everything.
So what these women are actually thinking, they're thinking I'm successful by myself.
So I don't need no man.
Some of the I don't need a man. Like, what is he gonna bring to my life? Is he gonna make my life better? How can he,
it sounds like it's fear to me. Like, you know, when you are a woman and you've built so much and you've worked, you know, hands, knees, feet, and you done built something. How easy is it going to be for you to share that with someone else, right? At the end of the day, especially with women that are strong-minded, they are critical thinkers, and they're looking at it from, you know, a financial point of view, not emotionally, because that's sometimes that's what those type of women do. They're looking at it at a totally different view. Like, not only am I emotionally going to be attached to you, but my finances, our credit, you know, everything is going to be your background. If you got, you know, criminal background, if your credit's not good, I'm taking on all of that too, right? Exactly. So they may be thinking about it from that point of view, but you know, you often get guys that, you know, want to marry, right? But they're waiting for the right time. I always get that. We're waiting for the right time, the right moment, the right time financially. We're waiting for the right, and sometimes that right time never comes. So you either gotta be ready for it or you're not.
You're not.
I've been married since 2012, and I've been together with my wife since 2008.
Wow.
Oh,
congratulations,
Thank you. And the one thing that I have learned throughout my marriage and my relationship with my wife is it's work. And I don't think people want to do the work. Everybody wants instant gratification. Me and my wife, we started off working at the hospital together. And we started from there, and then we lived in a 1-bedroom apartment. Like, we grind and work together.
Come on,
together.
Come on, keywords.
And I know it wasn't all peaches and cream. Y'all went through some stuff.
No, it was not. And that's the thing that people don't want to do. They don't want to go through the hard. They don't want to go through that pain, and they don't want to face like it's me and you. And we have to get through this, because everything, like I said, you can order a pizza right now on your phone, and it goes like this. You know, you can go out and get whatever you want through your phone. You go on social media, you can. It gives people this fantasy that you can have these things, but those things are not obtainable because there's no foundation that's set with that. You know, me and my wife, we did develop a foundation. So whatever we're going to go through it together. Then on top of that, I had a health scare in 2019, and wasn't nobody there but my wife. So it's
absolutely.
Yep. And sickness and the health through everything, man.
Because when I go and visit my dad in the nursing home, he's a vet. You know, the numbers to the men that are in the you know, and I'm looking at this one. This is a nice looking old man. I know plenty of old women would love to be married, but they all in nursing homes because they didn't want to commit. They want to have children. They want to do all this. You rarely see women in there unless they get too difficult.
One thing about marriage is it's not only love. Love can only take you so far. You have to like that person.
Y'all gotta be like best friends.
Well, when some people get married, they want to stay married to like 30, 40 years. Now, to be with one person that long, if I don't like you, man, I'm not gonna want to be around you.
Right.
That's probably what's wrong with them, man. They didn't like none of the people they were with.
You have to try to be likable.
Yeah, and some people hang in marriages because of the kids, which is the wrong thing.
Why is that? Why you think so?
not for the kids. You'll ruin your own life. You'll lose yourself, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you think that's the wrong reason though?
Maybe because some people just they don't know. They so used to being together, like raising kids together. They just don't know what it would be like raising a child on your own.
Yeah.
I feel
So
like
they
it's the
stick it
wrong
out.
thing to stick it in for the kids because kids, you know, they always say kids are very objective. Like, you know, like they say, babies no good energy, kids no good energy. So if you stick it in for your kids, kids can see that y'all not working out. Y'all ain't doing nothing for the kids because kids can see y'all throw it off. Like, I would be happier if y'all was separated. Then I'll be with mama on this day and daddy on this day because all I see y'all doing is arguing, and I feel the tension, I feel the energy. So you ain't doing it for the kids.
But
Yeah.
sometimes
Yeah.
other kids, it kept the family together, and it was a beautiful thing in the end.
Yeah.
So it can be, you know, both ways. Sometimes because of the kids, it was a
Mhm.
beautiful thing for the whole family dynamic.
But was it beautiful? Like, okay, I can see like the end goal, but it's like while you're doing that, are you really happy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like while you're doing that, it's
But a
like
lot of people are not happy if they're married
But
anyway.
this is what I want to say, right? And I've been married for 5 years. I've been with my husband for 18 years. Okay.
come on.
Now,
Yes.
when you say, thank y'all, when you say we doing it for the kids, sometimes everything not always gonna be good. You're
Right.
gonna have a rough patch, but if you're able to step back and say, dang, we created, look at this beautiful family that we've been blessed with. Let's try to make this work.
Right.
Because look at the blessings that God has given us, this
Absolutely.
union. And you say, you know what? He keep the dang on toilet seat up, but hell,
Right.
look what we got.
You pay the
You
water
know?
bill so you can flush it. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I mean, I don't deal with that, but I'm just saying, you know,
Yeah,
just throwing some out there.
minor
But
stuff.
like,
Overlooking
yeah, it's like
Right.
some things that we end up arguing about or going at it about, and not just talking about from experience, but my relationship, just you know, like relationships, period. You go through things. Everything not gonna be a good day. Everything not gonna be perfect. Everything not gonna be peaches and cream.
No.
But when you are building something, like Mike was saying, when you done built things together, and you done did this year after year after year, are you gonna show your kids how it look to work it out?
Right.
Or do you want to show your kids how it looks to give up and get out?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because ain't nothing out here.
It's
Ain't
not.
nothing,
It ain't.
ain't nothing out here. Ain't nothing
And not
out
only
here.
that,
Keep
not,
what you got.
absolutely. And not only
Yeah.
that, guys, you know, when you have problems combining two lives together in one, I don't care who you with, you're gonna have problems with.
Right, right.
The thing of it is it basically who you decide to invest with, you need to seek them out to see if they're the best partner for you.
Right.
A marriage is a partnership.
Yeah.
It is.
You know, and if this person already is not vested into what you're doing or liking what you're doing or don't want to be, you know, you already know that that's probably not a good person that you need to spend your time with because they're not seeing, you know, the value of what you're doing and things of that sort. So the question goes back to, you know, what are the investment and how a lot of women, black women, are just tending to just be single and live to do what they want. I heard one woman on social media the other day. She said, "I don't want a man coming to me because see, this is the things that I like." She said, "I like to get my nails done. I like to go get my hair done. I like to go do this, and I like to do all this stuff, and I do all of that by myself."
By herself.
She said, "And I don't need a man to come in and tell me that costs too much. This costs too much.
Yeah.
You don't need to be doing this." She said, "I don't really need nobody to come in and start regulating my life." You know she said, "So I'm trying to see what is the investment of him having
And
being there."
There are you since you keep going back to investments, there are 4 different types of investments for marriages.
Okay.
One is emotional investment, financial investment, investment, and legal investment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So legally, what them in investing in somebody, you know, and this is a big term. We've already talked about this before about wills. So basically, if you have a husband, the law now everything goes to the surviving spouse.
That's right.
So with that being said, you don't have to worry about, you've been dating this guy, y'all accumulate these things, and then here come his children, nieces, nephews, godchildren, come and fight you in court, trying to take everything from you.
Right.
So that's the part of it.
Right.
So what are the other ones?
And you have like social investment, which deals with like social network. Like we have circles, social
because
circles.
basically it's like whenever
you
like
you in that marriage group.
Yeah, whenever
Right.
you get
Every
married,
friend,
it's kind of like your friends become their friends,
Exactly.
and vice versa. And then like let's say if y'all was to break up, okay, now them people are left to wonder, okay, well, do I stick with them or do I stick with them? It's kind of like you making it hard for them because y'all have family and they have come to love y'all both,
Right.
and it's just kind of a little sticky.
I think that as people we're always growing, right? We're always constantly growing. You shouldn't be the same person you was 5 years ago, right?
Right.
A lot of people, they're looking for a complete project from the jump. Someone once told me that, that you don't get a complete project. You don't get the complete person when you first meet them, but they, you're supposed to pull something out of your partner. They supposed to pull something out of you, and y'all growing into who y'all want to be. Now you may be further along in this area and they may be further along in that area, but that's where the balance comes at. Where they're strong, you're weak, you're helping each other grow in those areas. But people just want everything packaged up with a bow tie, ready to go off.
Right.
And it's not like
they don't want to work.
They
just
wanna put
like
in the work.
Mike said. Nobody want to put in the work.
Right.
They want you to give what you want perfect, but you're not perfect.
Right.
So
men want to come in. Men want to come get a woman that have it all together. They already want her to be a chef-style cook. They want her to clean up like Hazel. They want her to fit like Megan Thee Stallion. They want her to have all together.
Hold on now.
They don't want.
Now wait.
Now wait.
Yeah.
Come on now.
We got a lot of comments here that we have not addressed.
Y'all know we deal with them pop bellies. We don't care.
But like, everything, and you
But look, you have some women and some guys that like they don't want to be better. Like they content with who they are,
Baby boys.
And being with somebody, you're gonna have somebody with you that, and they're gonna be open to your, little secrets or whatever. They're gonna come out, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, are you willing to have those hard conversations that make you a better person? Or you just want to be stuck in your, you have some people like, I don't want nobody telling me this, or I don't want nobody telling me that, I don't want nobody doing this and this and that. But what if what they're telling you can help you out? What if that could help you be a better person?
Right.
And then too, just about, I know Tiff had made a comment saying, I guess some lady or, that she met saying how she doesn't want a man to come in and regulate. My thing is, okay, yeah, it's all fine and dandy that, you can basically do bad all by yourself. You can get your nails done, get your hair done, you can pay all your bills. But at the end of the day, when you get old, and you can't do all those things no more. You can't go get your hair, your nails and all that other stuff done. And all you got is you in that empty house you in. You ain't got no kids because you didn't procreate because you want to do bad all by yourself. Then like what do you have to show for that?
No,
I feel like we're put here to procreate if we can.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like the goal should be I'm just gonna be by myself my whole life.
No,
Right.
there are some parents that have kids and they like, my life is my kids. So when their kids get older, it's like, I'm not gonna worry about it because when they get older, they're gonna take care of me. And that never works out because the kids end up going getting married and they hold resentment towards the kids, like you were supposed to take care of me. Like they can't go get mama medicine. They about to go, to Mexico with mama, I can't get your medicine. I can't take you to the doctor's office. That's when it gets real sticky.
Right.
Yeah, that's when it gets hard.
And lonely.
And lonely.
Hard and lonely.
Maybe they just marry at a later age.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with married at a older age, not at all. But I mean, you're gonna have to have some older standards. You can't be talking about I want, So just, I mean, think about it. Our best years, our traveling years, our years where we can go and explore the world. You don't want to be married at 70. You go, oh well, what's your blood pressure doctor name? Oh well, my blood pressure doctor name is,
How many arthritic pills you gotta
You
take
know,
in the
I
morning?
done, you got Alzheimer's. You done forgot who your husband is. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to do it just a little, at least young enough where you can enjoy the marriage.
and enjoy your independence.
Right.
Right.
Before we go any further, we got a lot of comments here. You know, we always like to shout out our viewers. We have Miss Pat Williams. Hey, Miss Pat. Amaya Roberts. We got my Aunt Sabrina Collins chimed in. My godmama Shonda Washington. She left a big comment. She said, if God is in it, it could be 1 week. I have a friend, her parents got married after a month and stayed married for over 40 years. I met a couple who got married in a week and they were together for 56 years.
I know a couple that was together for 6 years and stayed married 4 months. Me.
I know that's
Ari Bolden. She said, Big Christian is looking good.
Look out now. We also slashed the dating. We the dating podcast tonight, huh? Everybody trying to hook up with Chris.
So I like to say hello to the people that are chiming in here on my page. Desmond Rosenthal, hello, how are you? And Tasha Brooks, hello, how are you? Pam Jones, hello, how are you, ladies? And they all are chiming in and saying things, but we have Glenisha McAfee. Thank you for chiming in. And all of the others that are chiming in on my page tonight. Those that are saying something.
And my dad said, hello, beautiful lady.
Hey, and on my page, we got we got my sister Marcella, we got Amanda, we got Aunt Linda, we have Tisa, we have Tony, we have Courtney. And that's it.
Hey,
thank y'all for chiming in.
Thank y'all. We always like to make mention of our viewers, y'all, because again, if it wasn't for y'all, there would be no need for us. So we thank y'all. Thank y'all that enjoying our conversation so far. Like y'all have provided some great insight. Great conversation, y'all. I'm loving it.
So in regards to waiting on marriage and things like that, we do know that it's really no time limit. But with all of the mental illness and things that are going on out here, you know, you need to, you know, kind of just stay a little while. So, you know, that act a lot of people be putting up, that little front they be putting up so they can go ziggity boom.
Yeah.
And when they get ziggity boom your ass, so you know who they are. You know.
Why do you all think that some people wait so long to get married after being engaged?
Because I don't think they want to be married. One of them don't want to be married.
Well, you know, if you just shack up about 7 years, I heard you legally married anyway. So,
well, I tell you this, I know my dad and my late stepfather, Lee, God rest his soul, they dated for 8 years before they got married, and it's just like my mom, like to this day, like my stepdad, he died in 2015, but she still was like, had we got married a little earlier, we could have been married longer because we didn't die in 2015. You know, so she's like, had we you know, she still kind of has like a little regret about that. But while they were married, they had some good times, and quite frankly, they had a lot of they basically grew up together. It's like they were young back in the 90s and they grew up together, and so by the time 8 years had passed, they were in their 30s. And they had grown up some, and then they were ready. So I guess when you're younger, you may feel like you want to date a little longer because you want to grow up together. But I feel like as you get older, it's no need. Like when you knocking on 40 or you 40 and older, it's no need to be dating for those 8 years, because by then you should know what you want.
Right.
But let's say some people, like, you date for a couple of years, but then you get engaged, but you engaged like 5 or 6 years. I mean, ain't no way.
For what?
I was.
Ain't no way.
I was like that. But you know, at the end of the day, we were growing as a person. When you with someone, you are still under construction. I always say, you know, you're still growing as a person. They're still growing as a person. They're not going to be the same person that they was that you first met, because they're growing. You in a relationship, but two people are still experiencing life together, you know. And it's like sometimes things change. You may have to regroup and rework this out and tweak this and twerk that until you figure it out and you get the right situation. And it's like, okay, now we are ready for that next step. But that is a decision that you make together. Sometimes you may not just be ready yet. There may still be some things that need to work out.
But what about this? Why buy the cow when you get the milk free?
I mean, yeah, but
Let me tell you. Look,
you know, back
hey,
to the financial
sometimes you gotta put a little pressure on, a little pressure.
yeah,
Hey.
back to the financial part
Pressure.
because
That time.
You say, Mike?
yeah, because back to the financial part because I mean, what if y'all are older and
Yeah.
that person is sick and you know you've been with that man for a long time and you taking care of him and then he passed away and then you know you get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You get nothing, and then I have seen some cases, and I hope they ain't watching, but I have seen some cases. I have seen some cases where the family was like, "Who are you? No, you sit
Mm-hmm.
And they
Yeah.
know doggone well that you'd have left that to him or her.
there,
Right.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Just
There
snap
you
your
go.
fingers,
You
baby,
know,
baby.
so you have to. If I'm taking care of you and something happens to you, I need to have my name on something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's
You
only
can't
right.
just leave me out here and I have nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you're not married to that person, technically you're not even in charge of the obituary. Baby, you might not even be on there.
You ain't you
You
can't
might not even be able to come to the funeral.
you can't yeah you can
Because the
sit in
children
back.
never liked you. That is, you know. So it's a lot of them. It's to each his own. If you
Yeah.
if you don't want to be married, then don't want to be married. But don't waste anybody's time.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
don't waste my time. If you know you're not, you know, don't put don't try to change me or make me over. You heard this song? Don't make me over. Because love has nothing to do with, you know, even you can do all the growing and changing you want to, but life be lifing.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
life, you don't know what's gonna happen in life.
Yeah.
You can meet the pinnacle of your success, and then something that can happen to you health wise that can change it. Just like you win the lottery today and have a heart attack tomorrow.
Yeah.
Your
Come
life
on.
will change, and
Yeah.
money won't be.
Mhm.
So the thing of it is, do you love me unconditionally?
Right.
That's
Yeah.
my faults with my issues and everything that comes with me. So don't
Right.
wait for me to change or I stop or I do this and I do that. Then I'm just not the one for you.
Yeah.
Not the one. I'm just not the one for you, and you're not the one for me. But you know, building and growing, you know, that's your partner. Like I said, we got to choose wiser on who's going to be our partner, specifically designed for our needs. You know,
Mhm.
and not saying thinking that somebody's supposed to supply all your needs. God
Right.
does that. So you got to be whole and happy with yourself.
Mhm.
You know, you need to be happy as an individual, and the other the party needs to be happy as an individual, and then y'all come together and do things. Not expect
Say that.
I'm
Say
not
that.
expecting you to make me happy, and don't expect me to make you happy. This is something you got to find within yourself.
You gotta be happy.
Yeah.
I can't. That ain't my
You
job.
better preach it. You better preach it.
A lot of couples sit around and expect the other person to make them happy.
Happy. Yeah.
You got to
No.
put in the work too.
Yeah, you gotta know that yourself. You know,
Yeah.
I don't need my partner to tell me I'm a good woman. I know I'm a good woman.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know what I bring to the table.
Right. And a lot of
Mhm.
narcissists and people like that try to control you, they won't never give you credit for what you do.
Mhm.
They're
Mhm.
trying to achieve. And they
Yeah.
already know you the best they ever had. They just
Mhm.
you. So you have to know what you bring to the table, who you are. Because I know when somebody say you're a good woman, I know it. And I
Mhm.
choose to be. I choose
Yeah.
to be a good woman. I choose to make good decisions. I choose to love you the way I do. I choose
Mhm.
the things that I do, you know, but I also want to do the things that make me happy as well.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So, you know, we just need to, I'm gonna end on that note. Know who you are and know what you're looking for.
Yes, indeed.
Guys, y'all gotta tell us, what do y'all be talking about in y'all little groups? Y'all be like, you get married? Nah, I ain't get married.
Yeah, guys.
What?
You
Y'all
know,
know y'all be having them little group meetings and stuff. Be like, who get
you know,
married? I ain't
it's
get
not
married.
always like that. It's a lot of folks that do want to get married and have a family life and
Those
everything.
conversations are off limits.
I'm a Pisces and I'm a hopeless romantic. I love the thought of being married. But people think that I try to be the man and the woman in the relationship.
Not control.
I don't think so. I'm the one. I have I have my own business. I'll do so much stuff. Well, I'm
Come on
the
now.
person that want to run stuff. I really want to be led.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
But you just wait for the right leader, huh, Mama? You was just waiting for the right leader to lead you, and that's all it took was that right leader to lead you.
Right.
So we're at 8:02, guys. I know we can talk about this all night, but we are running out of time. So before we get up out of here, each one of us are going to take a moment and we're going to put our staple on what we want to leave out in the universe. Go ahead, Mr. Bashan.
No, I would like to say, as far as our main topic is, take your time to get to know the person, because you never know, that person you marry might be a serial killer. I mean, I don't mean to be extreme, but you never know. He may have he or she may have alternative motives. So take your time. I would say maybe 2 years. That seemed like a good number. 2 years. I know I was joking earlier about 50 years, but yeah, 2 years probably seems like a good time.
All right.
2 years is a good year. You know, I think 2 years to try to know who you're dealing with.
They get all the faking out the first year.
They can't fake past 4 months.
So now
you have all your red flags.
With me, I would say, because of my walk, like I said, y'all probably, again, if y'all watching, y'all know my walk, y'all know I'm saving myself for marriage. So with that being said, I don't want to wait 2 years because I'm gonna probably get tempted in 2 years. So I don't want to get tempted. To me, I feel like to me, if that's just like a job, you get, depending on what your situation is at the job, sometimes you get 3-month probation or you may get a 6-month probation. If a job can determine whether or not you're good enough in 3 to 6 months, you should be able to sum up a person within 3 to 6 months.
I like that.
A year's top. So I would say a year, not 2, but I would give you, if I spend consistent time with you, I should be able to know if I can spend the rest of my life with you within a year.
That's good.
That's good.
I like the 3 to 6 month thing you brought up.
Yeah, I would say.
Men say
I would say you don't have to put a time frame on how long you have to wait before you get married or engaged. It depends on those two individuals. If y'all feel the time is right, even at 6 months, then do it.
Yeah. So we're gonna let y'all give y'all take on it, then we're gonna close out for the night. So we're gonna start with ladies first. Mr. Shay, what you think?
I think, to be honest, just go with your heart. You know, go with your heart. Your heart is going to tell you if that person is the right person for you. And go with what you feel. You know, don't let nobody put no stipulation on you. Don't let the society put a stipulation on you. Don't let your mom or your dad say, hurry up, your time is ticking. You know, do what's best for you. Get to know that person completely and fully as much as you can. And, you know, and take that leap. Take that leap. Do it, because guess what? You only live once, and you is not promised tomorrow.
No, that's right.
Come on.
Mr. Mike, what you got to say, sir?
Take your time. Like, don't rush into anything. What I've been seeing lately with young couples, they let single friends in their business. You know, and also they go to run the social media if they having a fight. So everybody know your business now, and I think that's like the number one thing. Don't let everybody into your business when you're in a relationship, because it's just you. It's just you and that person, and don't rush to have kids so fast. Enjoy each other.
Enjoy each other.
Enjoy each other. Go travel. Go have fun, and don't let nobody rush you into parenthood, because all that's over. When the kids come, that's over.
That's it.
Yeah, and then put God first in your whatever you do, and just know that it's a partnership. It's not a one person doing this thing. So,
Mr. James, what you got to say, sir?
Let's see.
You woke.
Man, let me see. It's almost with that. Okay, so first and foremost, what I always recommend is that to get to know that person fully and understanding, know what they like, know what they don't like, be mature in your conversations, and understand that when you do have your altercations with each other, don't try to one up each other with snappy comebacks. Remind yourself of the task at hand to figure out, so y'all can come to a full agreement on what can be done. Because everybody, we petty. Don't be petty in your arguments, disagreements. Find out the solution of the problem. And like I said, marriage counseling. Not everybody recommend it, but me personally, I would say do it because you want to know who this person is inside and out, and you want to know and set up a certain thing, a certain way of how you want to go about in this marriage or in your relationship. So I do recommend marriage counseling, and I do recommend get to know that person, what they do like, what they don't like. And also piggyback off of what Mike said, do not run. I'm gonna say it again. I gotta get the camera. Do not run the social media, put your business out like that, because you are giving ammunition to an audience that you do not know, and get mad if somebody else attacks you with the ammunition that you supplied them with. I'm done before my TED Talk gets started, man. What we did, but that's my
Come on, Big Chris.
All right, I mean, y'all got me last. Everybody didn't say everything, but I would say protect your relationships when it's in its infancy form, right? Before you even bring it to the world or to your family, like just let that be you and that person. Get to know each other, really truly build with each other. Because even unintentionally, your family, they love you, your friends, they love you, but you know, they're not in that relationship with you. So first, you know, let it grow first. Let it grow before you know, get to really get to know your person, and I would say date them in every season. See how they are in every season, and that's a good rule of thumb. You know, how are they when they mad, when they sad, when they upset.
Awesome. We want to thank y'all once again for taking the time to be on our show tonight. We are very honored. We had a great time, great topics. And I think I can speak for all of us. Yes. You know, we had a great time tonight. Y'all. And again, we do want to be on y'all show. We said we're gonna work that out. So we're gonna talk about that on the back end somewhere.
On the low.
On the low. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bid y'all a good night to all of our viewers. Good night. Thank y'all for chiming in.
And as always, smile while you still got teeth, baby.
Good night. Till next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Thank y'all.